Selamat pagi semua. Negara kita akan menjalankan perintah kawalan pergerakan. Sekolah akan ditutup dan para pelajar akan menjalankan pembelajaran secara atas talian.
I think I need to buy a new phone for my son online class. What plan should I buy?
Hi, we have two types of plans, which are prepaid plan and postpaid plan. Which one would you like to choose?
Identify and define the problems. Maria planned to buy a cell phone for her son. Should Maria choose prepaid or postpaid plan for her son?
For information on the postpaid plan, you receive your bill at the end of the month based on your usage. If you use all your plan's inclusions, for example, calls, text, and data, you will be charged an additional fee for excess usage.
So for a prepaid plan, you need to pay for your phone service upfront. The prepaid service will work after having you recharge your account before you can use it.
Assumption, we assume that Maria bought Oppo F15 for her son's online class and it costs Rm 1,000. Next, Maria's son is using U mobile plan. The price of the prepaid and postpaid plan does not change. And we assume that the plan purchase doesn't have any extra charges. Besides that, Maria doesn't change the plan purchase halfway. Data usage only uses for online classes. 1 gig usage is used for 1 hour of online class.
Other than that, we assume that Maria's son used Google Meet for the online classes. Maria's house does not equip with a Wi-Fi router. We also assume that Maria's son is a Form 3 student. He will attend 6 hours of online class a day. Maria's son will attend 25 days of online class a month. Maria's son will get full attendance throughout the online classes. Last, the price of the postpaid plan for the unlimited data is 99 ringgit a month.
So, let's our calculations use variables instead. First, A represents the total of bill to be paid for the prepaid plan, while B represents the total of bill to be paid for the postpaid plan. Next, this is the number of days for online class in 1 month, while variable H represents the total hour of online class in 1 day. A represents the data usage for 1 hour online class. As for data given from the prepaid plan is represented by Q. T is the price of the prepaid package, while X is the price of the cell phone that Maria bought. As for the price of the booster is represented by P, and C represents the data given for one-time booster. C represents the price of the postpaid package.
We can solve the problem by determining the price for each plan. First, the price for prepaid plan is 35 ringgit for 30 days with 35 GB. As for the postpaid plan, it costs 99 ringgit each month with unlimited data. Now, let the total data used for 1 hour of online class be 1 GB. Let the total of days of online class in 1 month be 25 days. Let the total hours of online class be 6 hours per day. And let the price of the phone be approximately 1,000 ringgit. From the information, we can calculate the data usage needed to attend online classes in 1 month. It is 1 GB times 6 hours times 25 days, where 1 GB represents the total data used in 1 hour, times with 6 hours, which is the total hours of online class, times with 25 days, which represent the total of days in 1 month. The total data usage needed in 1 month will be 180 GB.
If we buy the prepaid plan which costs 35 ringgit for 35 gig data, then we need to top up or booster until it has accumulated to 180 data. Because the total data needed for the online class is 180 gig in 1 month. For a prepaid plan, we must calculate the data that need to top up after the original data given from the prepaid package, which is 35 gig. From the information, the total data needed for the online class is 180 gig. So, we can get the remaining data that we need to top up is 145 gig. As we know that 10 gig is given for one-time top up, so then the 145 gig must be divided by 10 gig, and we can obtain the total times that we need to top up is 14.5 times. Then the top up will be approximately 50 times, and we can times with 10 ringgit to get the total price of top up, which is up to 150 ringgit. Last, we add the total price of top up and the total price for the original prepaid package, all in all is 180 ringgit. And the price of a cell phone is 1,000 ringgit, so the total cost for the prepaid plan is 1,180 ringgit. For the postpaid plan, we can straight away add the total price of the postpaid package with the price of the cell phone, and the total bill cost 1,099 ringgit.
The resulting mathematical model is as follows. A is equal to x plus t plus bracket d times h times m minus q divide c times p. Now, let's bring the p to the front. So x plus t plus bracket p times d times h times m minus q divide c. For b is y plus x. If A is less than B, then it is better to choose a prepaid plan and save more money. If A is more than B, then it is better to choose a postpaid plan to save more money. Now, let's substitute all the variables with the value that we have determined using mathematical model. So A is equals to 1,000 ringgit plus 35 ringgit plus bracket 25 days times 6 hours times 1 GB minus 35 divide by 10 GB and times with 10 ringgit. The total will be 1,180 ringgit. As for B, it is 99 ringgit plus 1,000 ringgit. And the total will be 1,099 ringgit. Since A is more than B, Maria saves more money by purchasing a postpaid plan. Hence, it is sensible to buy a postpaid plan for her son. Thus, the mathematical model is able to solve the problem.
From the constructed mathematical model, further exploration can be made. Firstly, if all the variables remain the same, how much the price of the booster can be considered so that it is an optimum choice. So let's do some calculation. We substitute the all value of variables but let the price of the booster remains the same. P represents the price of the booster. So first, 1,000 ringgit plus 35 ringgit plus bracket 25 days times with 6 hours times 1 gig minus 35 gig divided by 10 gig times P is less than 99 ringgit plus 1,000 ringgit. And we can get 1,035 ringgit plus 11.5 P is less than 1,099 ringgit. 11.5 P is less than 64 ringgit, and we can get P is less than 5.57. This means that the price of the booster is less than 5.57 ringgit, then it is worth to choose prepaid plan.
Next, what is the minimum data usage provided by the prepaid plan that will attract a person to purchase it? Let's explore further and do some calculation. X plus T plus bracket D times H times M minus Q divided by C times P bracket is lesser than Y plus X. Then let's substitute all the value of variables except for the data of prepaid plan. Rm 1000 plus Rm 35 bracket 25 days times 6 hours times 1 gig minus Q. Divide by 10 gig and Rm 10 is lesser than Rm 99 plus Rm 1000. Then Rm 1035 plus bracket 150 gig minus Q divided by 10 gig and Rm 10 is lesser than Rm 1099. 150 gig minus Q divided by 10 gig and Rm 10 is lesser than Rm 64. The Rm 64 is come from Rm 1099 minus Rm 1035. And then 150 gig minus Q is lesser than 64 gig, which is from Rm 64 divided by Rm 10 times 10 gig. Then we move the 150 gig after the lesser sign, which is 64 gig minus 150 gig. The result is negative Q lesser than negative 86 gig. Then it becomes Q bigger than 86 gig. According to the result, we know that if the data usage provided from the prepaid plan is more than 86 gig, then it is worth to choose prepaid plan. Therefore, the above mathematical model allows us to not only answer the question of is it worth it for the given situation, but also allow us to determine other factors that support or oppose the decision to purchase the plan.
This model cannot be used for all prepaid and postpaid plan because some company may offer different package and the price is different. If new assumptions are being made, the model need to be revised to reflect the changes. Write a full report following the above modeling framework structure.
Oh, okay, so I decided to buy a postpaid plan.
You made the right decision by choosing a postpaid plan over a prepaid plan for your son.
Okay, thank you.
Review.
I'm very happy that my teammates and I can work together and have done such a great job on this maths project. Although we had made some problems while doing the project, we had solved it successfully and we have learned a lot throughout this project.
I'm very grateful that we were able to do this project as I have learned a lot about prepaid and postpaid, although it was a little bit difficult for us to finish it. And also I feel very grateful to my teammates that we can work hand in hand to complete this project together.
I am delighted that we have finished the last PBL for this year. I wanted to thank my fellow members who worked really hard on this project together. This topic has taught me the method on how to solve any problems, and the credit goes to Puan Intan who made it fun for us to learn this topic.
I am happy that our group finally finished this project. Although these chapters are very difficult, but we had learned many knowledge from here.
I am glad that our group can finish this project successfully.
并看这是 Thanks for watching.